Hi, this is Jackie Murray with Ask a Tech Teacher. I'm your guide through these 32 lessons in the Structured Learning Technology curriculum. We're in lesson 30, first grade. This is about telling a story with comics. Now, this sort of digital storytelling device can be used anywhere from first grade through high school. Lots of kids love comics and are eager to tell their story through the vehicle of comics. So start them in kindergarten and then keep aware that for older grades, even though I think we go back to comics at least once more, maybe more often in the uh, 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 next lesson curricula, it, it's a very valid option for writing skills. So here you're going to see a little bit of why in comics. You gear what you want them to get out of writing to what they're doing in school, the school curriculum, the school goals, Common Core standards, whatever you're using. So those are the type of things they'll get different things out of it this year than what they'll get next year when we do comics. I think it's next year in upper grades when they do. So new words would be storytelling with comics. They haven't done this before. And avatar, though, clip art, they are familiar with these words that come into their own in comics here. How can I make writing more fun to do and read? That's a general question. There's a lot of ways. One of them really is comics. So students will use comics to explore a topic, develop a story, display empathy, perspective. You'll tie it into an inquiry topic being used in the grade level class. So do talk to your grade level team to find out what they're talking about that you can tie into. It could be just a story, but then you're still going to tie into writing skills. It might be something they're studying in history or social studies or literacy that you can tie into here. So general terms for first graders. Each panel includes detail to support plot, character, setting, or whatever topic you're covering. Each panel flows into the next. And image, text, bubbles, and captions communicate ideas, story, and empathy. Here's a sample of all of this. So a speech bubble, thought bubbles, all the different parts they have available. Now do be aware that depending upon which comic tool you pick, they may or may not have these options. So you'll want to preview yours first. Arthur, Boy's Life, Make Believe. Make Believe comics and Read, Write, and Think are scaled down, very good for beginning comic writers. They won't have the breadth that the other ones do have. Storyboard, that you can do tons of stuff with, as well as some of these other Powtoons. So just preview your comic creator first so you know what is available. Students, if you're using the workbook, students will see this. It's one of the write-ups in theirs. So they'll say, I really want to put thought bubbles or sound effects in, and yours won't have it. So you want to be aware of those differences. Okay, so at any time you go on the internet, review internet digital citizenship rules. Always do that. Okay, here's a sample of panels and comics done in different examples. So you can, yours will look something like these. I think this is Powtoons. This is Storyboard that. I forget what this is. What do you think that is? I don't know. Arthur. Maybe, is that Arthur? I don't know. But this is another one. How's that? So you'll just samples of what's available. You can see they're very different. Each has their own level of power. These are some of the options students will put in. Of course, like I said, make sure that your tool has these available or warn them that it doesn't. Then students will create their comic. If you're using the student workbooks, they have frames here. They can fill their comic in, rough them out, and then go into the comic creator and create the comic. Otherwise, they can just sketch these out themselves in Google Draw, just draw squares, same size or whatever size they're going to make it. And then draw their comic, put it in. See, this one's pretty simple. You don't get a lot of choices here. I don't even think you can move the guy's arms around. This one, you can move the people around, the sitting, standing, turning, whatever you want, lots of extras. So you just have to figure out what yours offers and doesn't. And let them figure out how to use them. That's very fun for them. And once one figures it out, they can share it with the whole class. When you're done, save it as a PDF, as a screenshot, publish, share, whatever way works best for your class. Another option for comics is you could do it in groups. It doesn't have to be each student having their own. You can have them working in small groups or large groups. That's really about it, guys. All right. Let me know if you have questions, problems. I'm happy to help you. Otherwise, have a great week.